Hey Aquarius, this is Liv from Aquarius Cartomancy, and we are going today to do your Love Cartoscope for October 2019. And of course the cards are slipping from my fingers. Let's do some shuffling here. And see what we are going to get. So this is a love reading for Aquarius for October 2019. Let's see what are the main themes, the main ideas, the important topics, relevant information, important information for Capricorn, Jesus, for Aquarians. Maybe you have some significant Capricorn in your life. Okay, love reading for Aquarius for October 2019. And let's see what we are dealing with here. Ooh, saucy. Okay, and we have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. So clearly Aquarians, the word is going to give me nightmares. All right, Aquarians, you are in for one interesting October 2019. You are clearly coming from a place of manifesting, from a place of getting your elements in order, of getting your elements together. You've been working on a relationship or on starting a relationship. You've been working on winning someone's heart maybe for a while now, and you start the month of October 2019 from a place of power, from a place of making it happen, from a place of manifesting, right? But there's also a sense here, aside the great passion, which is pretty obvious, there's also a sense of weakness, regarding someone, regarding a potential mate, a potential partner, or your current relationship, your current partner. There's a sense of trying to overcome some sort of a weakness. You perceive it as a weakness, which is either your general view on relationships or on having a lot of passion for someone, like it makes you weak in front of them, like it makes you feel vulnerable, maybe a bit defeated. Actually, that's the kind of a vibe I'm getting here for whatever reason. Like you're wanting this person so much that it makes you feel weak in their eyes. There is also an inability to let go of this person, to let go of this relationship, to let go of this commitment or of this marriage maybe. That's why you might be feeling like it's proof of weakness in a way. There may be stuff that's not going right, or maybe you're frustrated about aspects of the relationship, but you feel like you can't let go of it. It might be though that you're just reluctant to commit, reluctant to settle down, reluctant to maybe admit your feelings towards your partner, or maybe even towards yourself here. But whatever it is, your relationship is going to make great progress. You are moving into a new phase of your connection. You are very clearly settling down with this person. It's maybe the clearest vibe of actually getting married, I feel like, or proposal, moving in together for sure. I see you looking at houses, I see you buying property, I see an engagement, I see possibly a pregnancy, I see a great lot of passion either way. So this is the kind of the greatest passion of your life, if not the greatest love of your life as well. Things are very clearly moving forward. If you're single, then you are very, very clearly manifesting a very, very intense and deep connection with someone. You are for sure going to meet someone. I feel like you are going to start dating that person as well in October 2019, but it may not happen right away. Though I don't see much of a weight here between the manifesting of this desire that you have and the actual consuming of the relationship. I don't see a lot of time here for the wait. Either way, things are going to move in the right direction. You are very clearly moving towards a committed relationship, possibly even a pregnancy, a wedding, a proposal, moving in together. So a major step, right, in your connection. It's also something that you desire. Either you've been really thinking about the fact that you would like to have kids and get married and move in together and have a family life and build a family together with someone, or in general for yourself. Like, it's something that you really want out of your life, out of your love life, out of your personal life, right? You really want to be a part of a family, you really want to have kids, you really want to get married, or at least make a very official public commitment here, and you are going to receive what it is that you desire. Since we are having snowflakes here, it might happen by winter. For me, it would mean by sometime in December, I would say, or November at least. So as I was saying, short waiting time here. I would see things moving forward pretty quickly. You are thinking about making progress, you're thinking about making gifts, you're thinking about moving forward with whichever next step along the way is natural and desired for the both of you. You are going to be celebrating and enjoying the opportunity, at least, if not the actual results of making the most of it. I'm also getting the feeling that emotionally you have a choice to make here. Perhaps you've been dating multiple people, or perhaps your partner has been dating multiple people. and there's a choice to be made here emotionally as far as this level of a commitment is concerned. We also have a choice here for a true connection. It may again be a wedding, it may again be an engagement. So there's a level of choice here. Someone, I'm getting the sense, either someone is thinking about the fact that they could have more than one option here, more than one alternative, right? Or they actually do have more than one alternative. If that's not your case, then you would be feeling emotionally fulfilled, emotionally like you would be celebrating earning a prize, that kind of a feeling, right? And again, there's a choice here of making the stability actually flourish, actually happen, actually buying the house, actually moving in, actually getting rid of your old place maybe, or there's a clear connection here to real estate as well as a deeper level of commitment in the relationship. So it's kind of like congratulations are in order, right, for you in October. Let's see if we can get some more details here regarding the commitment. Actually, you know what? Let's get more details about the Three of Cups more like. So I'd like some clarification about the Three of Cups, please, for Aquarius for October 2019. Because if it were me, I would like to know if I'm not the one who has more than one options, then I would like to know that my partner has more than one option, right? And that they are choosing between loves, choosing between future spouses, choosing between futures, actually, you know, in a sense of the word, right? And of course, the first card that we get is the Enemy card. So yeah, it's kind of feeling like a third-party situation for some of you. It doesn't mean that's what's going on for everyone, but it does feel like a third-party situation here. I feel like you are going to find out, if you hadn't known already, you are going to find out about this third-party situation. I feel like you're going to find out maybe even who that third-party situation is. I mean, who that third party is. Who's that other option? Who's the other one, right? Who's your partner's other one? It may be someone closer to home than you might expect. It might be someone who's an acquaintance, or maybe even someone from your circle of friends. If that's not the case, then you are for sure certain that your partner or yourself don't have a third-party situation going on. This may be a relative that is kind of interfering and trying to maybe get you guys to split up or to change your mind, or they may not agree with you moving in together, or maybe they don't agree with you getting rid of your old place, or them getting rid of their old place, right? But whatever it is, whatever kind of a discussion there is here about it, the outcome is positive for you. Yeah, we clearly have communication here. You might actually be dealing with papers regarding the move, regarding a lease, regarding acquiring maybe a new place, buying a new home, or selling a home. And we have 46 here on the card, which comes down to a 10, right? So ending a cycle, and or a 1, beginning a new cycle. Out with the old, in with the new, right? So you are clearly dealing with papers. It might also mean dealing with marriage certificates, for instance. You are going to be contemplating all of the possibilities of this new arrangement, or of this new level of commitment to your relationship. We have here the 7 of Cups, so a clear focus on opportunities, possibilities. And we have a 28 on the card, so again coming down to a 10. The end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle in your life. And when I say the ending of a cycle, like getting married is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, because you are ending your life as a single person and beginning your life as a couple, right, as a family. So an ending is not in itself a bad thing, right? And there's a moment of having second thoughts as well. There's a moment of having doubts. With that 8 of Swords, there we have mental blockages, and I would say getting cold feet, which I guess is kind of normal or natural in taking this kind of a major step in your life, right? Or at least that's what it seems like to me. But I'm not getting the feeling that it would mean canceling the plans or changing your main idea, or changing your mind, or not going through with it. It's not that kind of a mental block. I feel like it's just getting cold feet for a moment and then kind of getting your act together, right? Let's get more clarification here about the situation for Aquarius for October 2019. Yeah. So whoever is against you, let me get the third card so we are sure what we are dealing with here. But as things are standing right now, whoever is against you is very clearly not going to ruin your happiness. They are not going to ruin your joy and your relationship. However hard they might try, it's just not gonna work. Because you have great luck, you have great achievement on a connection, on an engagement, on a relationship, on a proposal, and you have news of the house of stability, of moving in together, of being a family, of getting maybe getting married actually. So whoever that enemy is that we saw here, whoever is trying to kind of ruin your good vibe here, they are not going to succeed. Which is not to say that you should be too relaxed about it. I mean, you should not get freaked out, but you should also be careful and kind of watch and see who is trying to slow you guys down, because that person might be relevant to your future as a family as well. So that's clearly going to be someone who's not really happy for you, someone who's not really supporting your relationship and your future together, right? Or at least for the moment. So you know that you should be maybe focusing on getting to know that person better if they're a family member, for instance, and not someone who's trying to get your partner for themselves, right? With all of this heavy stuff going on here, I'm reminding you to have fun. I'm reminding you to enjoy doing things with your better half, playing around, flirting, being sweet and tender and playful and fun. So you shouldn't forget to be fun and have fun at the same time, because with all of this major stuff going on, and there is a lot of major stuff going on for you in October, you might be tempted to become kind of too serious, kind of somber, and you shouldn't. You should focus on giving and receiving pleasure. You should focus on enjoying the tenderness, the connection, on the good things, really, right? You should be focusing on the good things in your relationship, on the strong points, on the strong suit of your relationship, on the reasons for being together after all, right? And not allow those around you, whoever they are, to really ruin your plans or your mood or your vibe. Because when it comes to really serious stuff, and maybe family members get involved and friends, close friends get involved and all of that, wherever there's a bunch of people doing something, there's a lot of potential for disaster, right? So try to keep that in mind. Try to keep in mind that you have chosen this person to be your partner for the rest of your life, or the father or the mother of your children, your future children, or the children that you already have from some previous marriages. So whoever it is that's trying to kind of wreak havoc on your relationship, don't let them, and don't do their job for them either. So don't make it easy for them to tear you apart. Focus on giving and receiving pleasure and joy and love, and stay true to you. Do you, stay true to yourself, stay true to your desires, to your needs, to your plans as a couple. Make your ideas come true. Focus on communicating, because times like this can be trying for the couple. However solid your relationship may be, dealing with everyone's madness and doubts and protective attitudes and all of that, it can be very trying for everyone involved. And while your family of course is important, and their family of course is important, the most important thing, I would say, in a relationship is the two of you, right? Everything else, I think, or I feel, should come second. And when I say the two of you, I also mean your kids, if you have kids, either together or separately. Let's get a bit more advice for Aquarius for October 2019. What is going on in their love life? Yeah, there's a clear sense here of being like this close to actually having it all. There's a lot of potential here for you. It's like you're really at liberty to pick and choose your blessings. It's very clearly a moment of abundance, of richness, of fertility as well. If you're trying to conceive, I feel like you are very likely to manage it in October 2019. but there's also an emphasis here on working on things in order for them to bear fruit, in order for them to bloom. So you shouldn't lose sight over the fact that whatever blessing comes your way also means working for it, putting in the effort, doing the work, planting the seeds, taking them, nurturing them in order for them to grow and turn into whatever fruit or flower or desire you are focusing on, right? Let's see what sort of shadow you might be dealing with in October 2019. What shadow might be coming up for Aquarius for their love life in October 2019? Interesting. Obsession. I mean, I don't mean that obsession is an interesting thing, though it may be in some cases. With the tree here and the Tree of Cups here and the Devil downstairs down below, there's a clear message here of being careful to not overdo it, to not focus obsessively on one thing and maybe as a result staying in the dark or neglecting other things. Right, the token cough has made its appearance. So there's a clear message here that you need to not obsess. Focus on your relationship, focus on your being together as a couple, but don't make it into an obsession. Don't lose sight of the rest of the things in your life, the rest of the members in your family, that sort of thing. You can overcome this shadow, oh interesting, by healing. So this obsession element, I feel, would come from maybe a previous relationship where things weren't going right and you kind of maybe started to obsess over one particular thing in a relationship, like you were making it the make or break. You shouldn't become too obsessive about it, and the reason why is that what we are dealing with here is a divine counterpart. Very likely for at least some of you, if not all of you, the person that you are going to be with or that you are going to begin a relationship with in October 2019 is a divine counterpart. I am forced, let's say, to mention the fact that when you begin a relationship or when you resume a relationship or when you make progress in a relationship with a divine counterpart, there are going to be issues coming at you from left, right and center, and up and down. Stuff is going to come up from your past lives, from their past lives. Everyone around you is going to kind of maybe sort of being your way at one point or another. So you need to be healing grief from your previous relationships and your previous lives, I feel. And there's an element of communication which is very important. I don't know how many birds there are right now in your cards, but there are a lot. Be wise, pay attention, be forgiving, focus on your love, focus on your connection, focus on what it is that makes you bloom when you are together with this person. I am also seeing winter here again, so there's this significant event or moment in your relationship close to winter time, and since this is a divine love and a divine counterpart, there's going to be a lot of healing and a lot of issues coming up for you, so brace yourself, Aquarius, because this is going to be a bumpy ride, most likely. Let's get a few more details about overcoming the shadow of obsession for Aquarius in October 2019. Yeah, I'm seeing trust issues coming up. If we are talking about failed relationships or failed marriages in the past, you may be reluctant to trust yourself, your partner, your connection. It may kind of seem to be too good to be true. Ooh, hotness. Since this is presenting itself as a divine connection, I should also mention that divine connections are also very, very hot. Hence the burning passion, hence the kind of tsunami of fertility, hence the moving very quickly, going through the steps, going through the motions of becoming an official couple pretty quickly. There's also a very clear element of divine sexuality here. You're gonna need some sexual healing, one might say. It's important for you guys to do the work. That's gonna sound kind of awkward, but the healing work in your base chakra, because that's also a strong connection in your relationship, and in a divine relationship that's as strong a connection as your emotional connection, your mental connection, your spiritual connection. Your sexual connection is also very important here, and it may be what is going to kind of alert you to the fact that this is more than whatever else you've experienced all your life, either for you or for your partner. I feel like the sexual connection is going to kind of make it clear that this is it. This is the one. This is the relationship that you've been waiting for. This is the partner that you've been waiting for. This is the person that you should be with. This is the person that you should have been with all along. Let's get some more advice for Aquarius. See, another prompt for your calling. Being part of a divine union, of a divine couple, includes doing the work as a divine union. Your higher vibration, which is going to influence everyone around you and raise the vibration of everyone around you. This is gonna be a connection which is going to impact future generations as well. From your divine connection, I feel like there are going to result babies. So that Empress that we have here, I feel also speaks of fertility. And by healing together, by being together, by raising your vibrations together, and feeding off of each other's raised vibration and going even higher and higher, you are going to break generational curses. You are going to break ties with past lives. You are going to make great progress and make things happen on a grand scale, not only for yourself but for future generations as well. So you are in for a very interesting ride in October 2019, that's for sure. You won't get bored, that's for sure. Again, don't lose faith in the strength of your connection, in the strength of your love. Don't lose the pleasure to be together. Focus on growing, focus on being together and growing together. but also don't become obsessed with your connection. And now with the Divine Love card coming up, I see why it is likely to become obsessed, because that's the kind of connection that could easily make you into a codependent, addicted partner if you don't take good care of your vibration, if you don't pay enough attention to your vibration so that it won't go lower instead of going higher because of the intensity of your connection. Then you are going to make great strides for your family tree, for your soul tribe, for your the world around you, by and large. Just focus on not falling victim to an addiction to your better half, to your partner, to your divine counterpart. So that being said, I'm wishing you all the best, Aquarius. May things go exceptionally well for you in October 2019 and of course beyond. And I'm wishing you, sending you a lot of love and light, and we'll see you soon, okay? Bye!